Hi everyone. Today we're going to be tapping on fear of success. Do you have fear of success? If you have fear of failure, you probably have fear of success and vice versa. And a lot of times we just focus on our fear of failing, but the other side of that is, what am I going to do with my success? How am I going to handle the money? How am I going to handle the attention? How am I going to handle all that unused power that I've been sitting on, and how's that going to change my life? So yes, along with success comes new things that you have to process. And to get to that success, you're going to want to pre-process those fears and concerns ahead of time so that you have a smoother, easier transition into being able to stabilize the next level of your success. And remember that you can use this video, like all the videos, again and again for each new level of success that you achieve. But this should help you update and upgrade your nervous system to be able to hang out and relax into that new level of success. Okay? So finding the massage points on the front of the chest, the little tender spots, press on them. Give yourself a few deep breaths. And let's tune in to what you're afraid of around the next level of your success and what the next level of your success might look like. Would that be getting a promotion? Would that be giving yourself a raise? Would that be taking more time off? Would that be meeting the person of your dreams and setting up your life together? What's the next level of your success look like? Okay, and what's scary about that for you? And as you tune into what's scary about that, we're going to begin repeating after me. Even though I've never had this next level of success, I love and accept myself. I've never had the next level of this success. Tap the temples, thinking again about what it is that we're talking about for you. Tapping the cheeks. Part of me is afraid of achieving this next level. And tapping under the nose. I'm afraid that. Tapping under the lips. I'm afraid that. Say what it is you're afraid of. And tapping the chest. I'm open to loving and accepting myself, even with this fear of, and say what that fear is for you. And tapping the front of the ribs. This fear. Tapping the side of the ribs. I'm afraid that I won't be able to handle it. Tap the inside of the wrist. I'm afraid that I won't be able to handle it and I'll mess it up. Tap the side of the thumb. What if I mess it up? Tap the index finger. I might get it and lose it. Big breath. Tap the middle finger. I'm afraid that once I get it, I won't be able to maintain it. Big deep breath. Good. Tapping the bottom of your fourth finger. This fear of my success. Tap the little finger. Even though I'm afraid I'll mess it up, and then I won't have it anymore. And that'll be worse than never having it at all. Tap the side of the hand. I'm open to loving and accepting myself. Big deep breath. Tap the top of the head. I'm open to releasing this fear of messing up the success. Tap the eyebrows. I might mess it up. I might get it and I might lose it. Right? Tap the cheeks. I accept the possibility that I might mess it up. I love and respect myself. Even if I'm keeping myself from achieving what I want because I'm afraid I don't know how to sustain it. Tap the chest. Good. Tapping the front of the ribs. I'm giving myself permission to move gracefully forward, even though I've never done it before. Even if I mess it up. Big breath. Tapping the side of the ribs and releasing the stress about messing it up. Tap the inside of the wrist, tuning into that fear that you won't be able to keep it once you have it, and see if that fear has softened. Remembering that you can pause this video and go back and do that one piece again, or as many times as you need to before moving on. Tap the side of the thumb. Even though I'm afraid of the responsibility, big deep breath, tune into that one. Oh, tap the index finger, all this responsibility. Tap the middle finger, how am I going to manage it? Think about what you're worried about, actually technically not being able to handle. Tap the bottom of the fourth finger. I don't know how to deal with all those details. Tap the little finger. Part of me is blocking my success because I'm afraid of. What are you afraid of as far as the responsibility goes? Tapping the side of the hand. I love and accept myself, even though I'm afraid of the responsibility of that level of success. Tap the top of the head. I'm open to the possibility of finding the right people to teach me and to support me. I'm open to the possibility of getting the right guidance and information. Tap the temples. I'm open to the possibility of building a team. Tap the cheeks of people who know what to do. Tap under the nose. People that I can trust. Tap under the lips to help give me the steps that I need to stay balanced as I'm growing to this new level of success. Good. Tapping the chest. I'm releasing my fear of the extra responsibility. It's safe to release this fear of the extra new responsibility. Tap the front of the ribs. Even though I'm afraid of all the extra work that level of success will entail. Tap the side of the ribs. I love and respect myself. Tap the inside of the wrist. I'm afraid of the extra work. Tap the side of the thumb. All that extra work. And tap the index finger. Is it possible I can have better self-care as I grow in my success? Is it possible I can learn to take even better care of myself as I grow in my success? I love and respect myself, even though I've been holding myself back. Tap the little finger. I deeply and completely accept myself. Tap the side of the hand. This fear of overworking myself. I've done it before. Tap the top of the head. This fear of overworking myself. This is the way I've achieved success before. This fear of overworking myself. Tap the temples. Could I do it differently this time? Can I work smarter instead of harder? Tap under the nose. Can I set healthy boundaries for myself around work and keep them? Tap under the lips. I'm willing to tap through the old patterns and habits that have kept me from moving to the next level. Tap the chest. I forgive myself for sabotaging myself out of my success. Tap the front of the ribs, giving myself permission to release this fear of success. Tap the side of the ribs, releasing this concern about the extra work. Tap the inside of the wrist. I'm open to the possibility of getting the right help and pacing myself. Tap the side of the thumb. Getting the right support. Tap the index finger, giving myself the right support. Tap the middle finger, pacing myself. Big breath. Beautiful. Tap the bottom of the fourth finger. This fear of success, even though I'm afraid people will be jealous of me, that I might be targeted, I love and respect myself. Tap your little finger. I forgive myself for being afraid of what people will say and how they will respond to my success. Releasing my fear of other people's envy or jealousy. Tap the top of the head. Part of me wants them to be jealous. Part of me wants them to be envious. I've been taught that that's a mark of success. Tap the temples. Do they have to be jealous? Do I have to feel their jealousy to know I'm successful? Tap into the nose. I love and respect myself. Tap under the lips. I don't require them to be jealous for me to know that I'm successful. Tap your chest. Releasing my need to be praised, releasing my fear of being attacked. Tap the front of the ribs. Releasing my need to be praised or envied. Tapping the side of the ribs, releasing my fear of being attacked. Ready? One more time. Releasing my need to be praised or envied. Releasing my fear of being attacked. Tap the eyebrows. I'm giving myself permission to dissolve my fears that have been blocking my success. Tap under the nose. I'm giving myself permission to deserve success. Tap under the lips. Even if I don't feel worthy of success fully, I'm giving myself permission to tap through that fear, that feeling of unworthiness. Tap the front of the ribs. This unworthy feeling. Side of the ribs, this unworthy feeling. Tapping the inside of the wrist, secretly thinking I'm unworthy. Tap the side of the thumb. This deep unworthy feeling. Tap the index finger. This deep unworthy feeling. Tap the middle finger. I'm giving myself permission to feel worthy of my own success. Tap the bottom of the fourth finger. To feel calm and centered as I grow and expand my reach. Tap the little finger. I'm giving it my best, and I'm curious to see what happens. I'm giving it my best, and I'm curious to see what happens. I'm giving it my best, and I'm curious to see what happens. I deserve success, just like everybody does. I'm giving myself permission to grow, to expand, to achieve my dreams. I'm willing to tap through the fears and insecurities. I'm doing it. I'm proud of myself for doing this video and moving through the next layer of fear. Tap the chest. I'm giving myself permission to succeed. Let's say that 3 or 4 times. Front of the ribs, giving myself permission to succeed. Side of the ribs, giving myself permission to succeed. Inside of the wrist, I'm giving myself permission to succeed. All right, off you go.